Hey guys, welcome back to Vince-Vell Custom. So today I'm sharing with you a Wonder Woman customized statue made from the Adam Hughes Sideshow Mystique comic. Now, the Mystique statue is a really great statue. I think it's underrated. It has a very, very, very sexy appeal to her, and I think it makes a great statue for a lot of customized characters. So I'll go over exactly what I did with her. So her right hand is down by her thigh and holding the gun. And the left arm and everything is up around the hair, like she's pulling the hair. So basically what I was requested to do is break them down and put them out there like she's holding the rope over a specific artwork. So had to do that. Required a lot of tweaking. I don't remember if I broke the arm or if I used a different arm. I can't really remember, but had to change up the hands. Follow Terry Dodson's artwork because I think Terry Dodson draws a great Wonder Woman armor, and I just like the way he, with the W here and everything, I think it just works out pretty good, and the boots and all that. Now, as for painting her up, of course I went with the Alclad Chrome for her bracers, Alclad Chrome for the armor with a clear yellow. The red and the boots and the top, I like to keep it like a reddish leather, so I did red with some browns in there. I think it's a burnt sienna hue, and no blacks really. And I like to give it like that leather-like look. Of course, for the underwear in the area is, bright blue with some pearls in it, because I think it gives a nice contrast where it's like leather and shiny. I don't really like doing too much red, super glossy stuff on her, because if you don't do the if you do the red with the chrome silver and the clear coat, it's great, but it's super glossy, and I don't think it works for Wonder Woman that much. I mean, it all depends on your appeal. But you can't really do any pearls with red because then it starts coming out pink, so I really didn't want to do the pink. So that's kind of what I went with. As for the head's the same, but I broke off the hair. Now, if you notice, the back of the hair is actually from the Sideshow Premium Format Rogue. It's one of my last hair pieces I had from customizing a bunch of her. So what I did is I put the hair piece on the back of her, and then when I started sculpting hair going around, so to give Wonder Woman like a flow. Now, a lot of sculpts and a lot of Woman always has her hair like around her face and everything, and you never really get to see the face too much. So the goal was like she's standing there and the wind's blowing and her hair's flowing, so you get to see the headpiece and all that stuff. Now, as for the base, the idea was to have her, at their mascara where she's kind of at the edge of the beach where the grass and the dirt is starting to meet the sand. So that's kind of what we were going with, and that's kind of what I did. So you got like the greens going to the dirt to the kind of sand. Of course, if the base was bigger, I could do like maybe some kind of a water flow like at the edge, but just to give you an idea that she's like at the beach ready for a fight or whatever. The two armor pieces here are actually from the Sideshow Kratos statue that I customized a while back, so it was in my box of parts, and I thought maybe that would work pretty good, like, whoever she's fighting or whatever, there's just some armor pieces that are thrown on the ground. So this is kind of what I came up with. It's a little bit different from the other Wonder Womans I've done where, just keeping the mystique and just adding Wonder Woman and just leaving her as that. But a lot of work, So the arms were a big issue because, taking a statue that's one way and then breaking it all up and resculpting, it's crazy. But let's get in a little closer. I'll show you guys some close-ups on everything so we can see what we did. Of course, really wanted to make her look sexy as all hell. That's kind of what I went with. Skin tones are all Garage Kit colors. There is a lot of shadows and shades and textures all over her, so it's not just, one solid color with a couple shades. It's a lot of blending and everything. Now, the camera might not be picking it up, but the hair isn't just straight black. What I did with the hair was, it's a black flat coat. I did some metallic type blues in there and kind of toned them down but brought them back out. So I did some layers. Now, in the camera might not be picking up those blues, but in person you can see them. Because I wanted to give her that sexy and silky black hair. I think if you just do straight black and then you flatten it, you just kind of lose it. And if you just do black and then you just throw like a shade of blue on there, it kind of looks too much. It kind of looks like Venom, I guess, drawn in the Marvel Comics. So you might see some of the blues hitting it and some of them not hitting it. So I just wanted to give it more of a silky type look for her. I think that's works out better. And I guess what we'll do is we'll go down here for the booty shot for you guys. Now, usually I like to take the I guess the underwear and kind of bring it down a little bit more to give it more like of a realistic look. But for this one, we kind of went more with just showing the booty on her. Now, as for the lasso, I just basically threw up the lasso for now, just to show you guys pictures and stuff. Because when I send it out, you can't really keep the lasso on her for the you know, box and packaging, because it could scrape her all up. So I kind of just had some fun with it and everything. But when it goes out, you know, people can do what they want, real rope, whatever. Let's get down here to the base a little bit. So as you can see, a lot of little mix and mash of parts and a lot of colors added. You get a lot of grass look and everything. And it works out pretty good. Fun project. And I really love that the heels are on here. I think that works pretty cool for Wonder Woman, because you got the statue's got the heels, and then then you keep the bottom of it white and keep it up around there, but then that's all red. I think that really works out for Wonder Woman than just, you know, going white all the way down here and then leaving all this red, or just the heel white and not doing the bottom part. That's kind of what I try to go with on that. I think that works out pretty cool. The breasts actually had to be reworked because the way I think it's the Sideshow Mystique, they're kind of spread out more and you get a lot of cleavage. So what I had to do was kind of sand down the sides more and then recreate a cleavage in here. They bring it in more because like Wonder Woman has a corset and they're pushed together more than spread apart. So that's basically what I had to do. And of course I reworked the neck a little bit because Mystique has that little piece that goes up over there, and then there's no neck muscles and stuff. So I just wanted to give her a little bit more of a neck muscles and everything. Try not to go too crazy with it, but just like she's looking up and she's got some strength to her. Had a lot of fun with the hair though. I really wanted to give it that flow and, you know, really bring it over a little bit more realistic type flowing and going. And to kind of try to match it up with the Rogue hair as much as possible. And of course give her the sexy look with the eyeshadow, the blush. So that is I think my third one, or maybe I think it's the third or Wonder Woman I've done through the Mystique. Probably got a couple more in the pipeline. But hopefully you guys like the way she came out, and we'll see you next time with more customs. Thanks for watching.